the Colourpop Zodiac Collection. Have you already got it? If not, stay tuned to find out whether this is worth your money. Spend your money wisely. And if you happen to like this video, consider to subscribe. Thank you. Hello dears, welcome to Beauty with a Heart. I'm Lily, also known as Lulu. Today, as I mentioned, I'll be reviewing this collection, and now to match this theme, I'm wearing my birthstone. What's your zodiac? Comment in the comment section below because I like to understand you better. So I'll be doing the review first, then the swatches including the eyes, the lips, the cheek, and also the hand swatches. Then a conclusion, whether this is really worth your money. And so, let's get started! Review time! There are 7 products in this collection, which are firstly, 2 Supernova Eyeshadow. I haven't got it. In fact, I only got the Constellation yesterday because it's out of stock when I bought it. The Supernova shadow is 7 USD each. In this Supernova eyeshadow, there are 2 colors. The first one is Astrology, which is described as an antique olive green. Catherine Light said that this is something like this, which is the super short eyeshadow in the color Telepathy, which is one of our collaboration also. I do not have this because I find that there is no point for me to get the same color or similar color in different state. So I'm not so sure how similar or how same it is, but based on the photo, yeah, it seems very similar. Then there's this Constellation, which is described as champagne pink, which is on the way to me right now. Why I'm reviewing this product so late is because I'm living in Singapore and there's a huge time difference between US, the Pacific time, and Singapore time. It's about 15 hours different. So meaning when this product launched, it's my sleeping time. And I woke up, I can only see that the eyeshadow palette is available. The rest of the product is all out of stock. So I'm waiting for it to restock, and I'm actually ordering it in a few batches. I ordered this in the first batch and then got this too in the second batch, and now comes the third batch, which is my Constellation Supernova eyeshadow. Next is this super shock highlighter. There are 2 colors available. One is Fire, which is described as a peachy pink color. I didn't get this because from the photo, the color seems too dark on me. Anyway, I will include my foundation color for you dears to see whether we have similar skin tone, so that it can help you to decide better whether you want to get this or not. So I got this on the cards. On the cups, it's described as a golden champagne. It is very beautiful. It has a very natural wet glow. I find that it's a bit too white on my skin color, and it will be better if you have a fairer and lighter skin tone than me. Formula and texture is the same as the Super Shock highlighter, and this is very worth it. Have I mentioned the price already? It's 8 USD each. Moving on to the 2 luxe lipsticks in this range. There are 2 colors available, which is firstly the Scorpio Moon. It is described as Plummy Rose. And Catherine Lights mentioned it is something similar to this Lumiere. This Lumiere is actually my very first Colourpop lipsticks. When I received this, I was very excited because this looked so good on her. So without wearing any makeup at home, I straight away wear this color on my lips. And I got a shock. I look like I'm being poisoned. It definitely doesn't suit me. So yeah, I've forgotten we have different skin tone, we are of different race. different skin color also, so what suits her may not suit me. In the end, it's here but not here. I just kind of like neglect it and dump it one side. And that's why when she described the color Scorpio Moon similar to this Lumiere, I really don't want to get it. Next is this color, What's Your Sign? It's described as a very light, neutral nude color. And here it is. It comes in a very beautifully designed box. This is the Zodiac theme with all the different Zodiac signs here, and this is in dark blue. But inside the content is the typical Colourpop Luxe lipstick packaging, and also the stars is printed all over the lipstick cream. At first, I'm very worried if this nude will be too pale on me, because I find that sometimes the Western brands nude color will be too pale on my Asian skin. But it wasn't. Although it's not as pale as I think it would be, this color is a bit more beige than my natural lips. So basically, it's my lip color. For the formula, it's the same Colourpop Luxe lipstick formula. It's very buttery, smooth, and glides on very easily on the lips. And if you just like to, I have a Luxe lipstick reviews and swatches, and I will attach the link, the icon somewhere here. And last but not least, the product over here in this collection is the eyeshadow palette. It comes in the black sleeve box like this with all these Zodiac signs over here printed in gold. It makes it very outstanding, gold and black. She mentioned also she cannot decide whether to use black background or blue background, so in the end she chose both. And she mentioned before, all this color selected is a color symbol for the Zodiac, but she also has to make it wearable for the consumer, for us to wear it every day. While I'm not so into Zodiac, I only know a bit about my color, which is the Pisces. Let me share with you. BH Cosmetics also has this Zodiac eyeshadow palette released I think last year or beginning this year. Quality is fantastic, but I don't think the color representation represents the Zodiac. While I'm not an astrology, I do not know so much about Zodiac and their colors. I only know my own color, which is Pisces. In this palette, Pisces is represented by this color, which is quite a natural color, like this. Seriously, I don't think this is a Pisces color. That's why I have to take my hat off calculating lights for putting so much thoughts into this color theme. Pisces is represented by this color, this aqua turquoise blue, which I think is much of a closer resemblance of Pisces because we are water sign. This palette is selling at 18 USD because there's a mirror over here. It's the typical pricing for Colourpop's palettes with mirror. From my personal experience, I find that for this palette, there are at least 1/3 of the colors that is not performing very well, which is the last row except Pisces and also Virgo, which is the dark brown. And I will share with you why when I'm doing the eye swatches. So for the eyeshadow palette, if you cover up this last row and probably also this color, it's basically a warm natural palette, nothing special. And also, I'm not so sure whether you have realized these days, the column over here, each column represents a different sign. This starting from the Aries, the Leo, and the And this second column over here, which consists of the Taurus, the Virgo, and the Capricorn. This is the Earth sign. Then followed by the Gemini, and Libra, and Aquarius. These are the air signs. Then followed by the seafood rows, seafood columns. This is the Cancer, the Scorpio, and the Pisces. Okay, seafood only comprises of the Cancer, which is the crab, and also the Pisces, which is the fish. Scorpio is not seafood. So we have the Earth, Fire, Wind, Water, Heart. Heart, beauty of a heart. No, Earth, Fire, Wind, Water, Heart reminds me of Captain Planet. So that's why I think Kathleen has really put in a lot of efforts and thoughts in designing this palette color, combining the zodiac with the colors here. And so for my eye makeup looks, this time round I'll be doing the 4 eye makeup looks and using only the columns over here, which represent the different signs. Firstly, apply the Sagittarius at the crease. Apply the concealer on the eyelid to create a cut crease. Look up to get the highest point and blend the concealer. Apply the layer to 2/3 of the eyelid. This color is not opaque, so I gently pat on and use finger to build up the intensity faster. Touch up the crease from the Sagittarius. Oh no, the eyeshadow fall all over my eyelid. Next, apply the Aries to the outer V. Okay, give up. Use my little finger to apply for faster result. I'm applying the eyeliner off screen. Next, apply the Sagittarius to the lower lash line. Layer the layer to the lower lash line. Applying lash, and ta-da! Oh dear, the lash is dropping. See how my curls curls out like the duckling's ass. Apply concealer as the primer. Next, apply the Taurus to the crease. And the Capricorn all over my eyelid. This is a sheer color, so I use my finger to pat on to build up the intensity and reduce fallout. Hey, I always forgot to mention, whenever I test out a new eyeshadow, I don't wet my brush as I want to see the true performance of the eyeshadow. Fall out! Can you dare see it? Apply the Capricorn all over the lower lash line and smudge to soften it. Oh dear, the lash is so dirty. This is the eye look. I'm doing a halo eyes for this. Apply concealer as the primer again. Apply the Libra higher on the crease. Cut the crease again with the concealer. Apply the Aquarius to the both ends of the eyes. The Aquarius is a very sheer color, so I use my finger to pat onto the eyes to build up the intensity faster. Apply the Gemini in the center of the eyes with finger. Pretty! Blend well with the brush. Apply the Aquarius at the lower lash line. And ta-da! Now comes the water sign eye makeup look. It's my sign, and also my father's and my husband's. And together, we form the seafood family! Yay! For this look, I want the Pisces to be all over my eyelid because this is my most favorite color in the palette. And again, apply the concealer as the primer. In this water sign column, there isn't any matte formula. So I'm going to use the Scorpio as the crease color instead. Use the concealer to cut the crease. Only this time around. I want the concealer to be the base to play out the full opacity and the vibrancy of the Pisces. And here comes the moment. Applying the Pisces all over my eyelid. And this is the most attractive color to me in this palette. I love this color before I know the name. And after I know the name, I love it even more. Cause this is my horoscope. Next, apply the beautiful Cancer at the inner V and also at the eyebrow bone. Apply the Pisces at the lower lash line. Ta-da! This is my most favorite eye look. The Aries is a metallic formula. The color is described as metallic fiery orange. On my eyes, I have to build this up for the intensity. It's not as vibrant as I thought it would be. And probably because it's very near to my warm skin tone, the color looks very natural on my eyelid. So for me, it's a wearable color. The Taurus is a matte formula. The color description is camel brown and it's a good crease color. The Gemini is a metallic formula. Color is described as emphatic gold. It's soft, creamy, and smooth. The Cancer is a metallic sheen formula. The color is described as soft peachy pink with a golden sheen. The texture is the same as the Gemini. It's very soft, creamy and smooth. Great as an eye highlighter and supportive color. I'm surrounded by a lot of Cancerians, and my two most important men in my life are Cancerians, and they have common characteristics. They are very motherly, regardless of their gender, and also very nurturing and supportive. So that's probably why Kathleen likes designed this color to be a supportive color. It's good on its own, but it brings out the best of other colors too. The Leo is a metallic formula. The color is described as a soft coral with a gold flip. It has the same texture as the Gemini and it looks very natural on my eyes. The Virgo is a matte formula. The color is described as a matte dark chocolate brown. In this palette, for this color, I find that it's not performing very well. It's not as opaque as I thought, and it's a bit dry to the touch, but considered smooth for Colourpop matte formula, especially as compared to the Yes Please palette. The Libra is a matte formula. The color is described as a matte light dusty rose. It has a very soft and smooth texture, much softer and smoother than the Virgo. It's a good crease color, but because the color is very near to my color, my skin color, it cannot be seen on my eyes. The Scorpio is a metallic formula. The color is described as metallic plum. It's very pigmented, very soft creamy texture, and it's a very beautiful color. The Sagittarius is a matte formula. The color is described as matte magenta purple. It contains carmine, so dears, if you are looking for a vegan and cruelty-free palette, then maybe this palette is not for you. The texture is a bit grainy, but much better than the Yes Please matte formula. The color is sheer, and you need to build up lots of layers to build up the intensity. I didn't blend the color very well on my eye though. The Capricorn is a matte with glitter formula. Color is described as black with gold glitter. It performs very beautifully on the hand swatch, but on the eyes, it's very sheer when applied with brush. So I think it's better to use finger to apply. The color looks very glittery and sparkly in the pan, but when I apply on my eyes, it's not at all sparkling. It's the same experience with the other matte with glitter formula in Colourpop. It's not glittery at all on the eyes. So why bother to add glitter when it's not glittering on the eyes? So this color doesn't perform very well in this palette. The Aquarius is a matte formula and color is described as a matte periwinkle blue. It is one of the color that I find that is not performing well in this palette. Texture is dry and grainy and it flies all over when applying on the eyelid with a brush. The color is very sheer, so definitely you need to build up many layers for the intensity. It's patchy too, So it's better for you to apply with finger and with padding motion, or you can just wet your brush and apply straight to the eyelid. The Pisces is a metallic formula and the color is described as a vibrant metallic aqua. This is the color! When I first watched Kathleen Light's video about this launch, I was very attracted to this color, not knowing the name of the color. The texture is very creamy and soft, but it's not as opaque as I hoped to be. I applied to 3 layers to build up to this intensity. So definitely it will be good to use your finger to blend, and also maybe if you want to apply with the brush, you might like to wet the brush. It looks much better on the hand swatch. I'm a Pisces, so probably that's why I'm very attracted to this color. Conclusion! Should you get this collection? Yes! But only if you are the fans of Kathleen Light's, Colourpop Zodiac, and also you are loving this color story, you are a beauty YouTuber wanting to find more products to review, and you are a beginner and you like the price, then get it. Otherwise, I would say save your money, skip this collection, and here is why. Firstly, Colourpop is very aggressive with their new products. They are coming out with new products every single week, and they have repeated collaboration with the same beauty YouTuber. At this point of time where I'm filming, they restocked this bag. This is the collaboration with Colourpop and Karochi, the She Palette. Also, they just come out with another collaboration with Makeup by Shada, her new Lips Bundle collection. So I'm a bit exhausted with Colourpop, and I don't know how many rounds of collaboration did Kathleen Lights collaborate with Colourpop. I'm just not as excited as before because they just come out with so many products in a very short while. So I need to take a break. There's nothing wrong, absolutely nothing wrong. This is just business strategy. But yeah, let me just step back. And mainly because all this color in this collection doesn't scream at me loud enough. Yes, although I'm really attracted by this color Pisces, which back then I don't even know its name, it's not enough for me to want to get this palette. 1 out of 12 colors. But I got it because I want to review this product. That's all. For the other products like the Super Shock Highlighter, the Supernova Eyeshadow, the lipsticks, I find that they are playing at a very safe level because this color are very natural, neutral, and the Astrology Supernova Eyeshadow with the Luxe Lipstick, which is, what's that name? Scorpio Moon, is similar color as of their existing range, the Telepathy and also the Lumiere. So I am really not interested in same or similar color in different state or different packaging. It's all marketing. That's why this time round, hopefully I will not offend any people out there because there's so many Colourpop lovers and so many Kathleen Lights lovers. I'm a subscriber of Kathleen Lights and I like to watch her video. But I find that this range really doesn't speak to me, and I don't know why I got this feeling. It's not a very sincere product. is just the, here I have it, just take it range. Yeah, that is the vibe I get it. Except for the eyeshadow palette, which maybe should really take a lot of effort in designing this, but the rest of the product, no, it's not speaking to me. And that is why I would say no to these products and save your money if you are not a fan of them. But if you really want to support Kathleen Likes, you can get this, the Dream Street palette instead, because the colors are more exciting. That's all for my sharing today, dear. So are you into Zodiac? Please comment in the comment section below, because for me, while it's fun to read the Zodiac readings, I find that sometimes it's too generic, and I know nothing is permanent. We still have the power to change our lives. And last but not least, here's an inner beauty tip for us to be more beautiful and more wise. We can use fortune telling or zodiac reading as a tool to understand ourselves. Don't be too superstitious about it. Nothing is permanent. We have the power to change our life. Thank you so much for watching, dear. And if you happen to like this video, please subscribe. If you choose not to, I respect your decision. May you dears have a peaceful, blissful and joyful week ahead. See you next time. Bye!